In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to get started developing with Windows Azure. To build your first Windows Azure application, you will first need to set up your development environment. This will require you to be running either Windows Vista or Windows Server 2008 with the latest service packs installed. You'll need to have IIS 7 enabled with ASP.NET and Windows Communication Foundation HTTP activation, and you'll need to be running Visual Studio 2008 or Visual Web Developer Express. Now, regardless of which development tool you choose, you'll need to have the .NET Framework 3.5 Service Pack 1 installed, but that comes automatically with the Service Pack for Visual Studio or Visual Web Developer. Finally, you'll need SQL Server 2005 Express or 2008. Once you have the prerequisites taken care of, you'll need the Windows Azure specific tools. Simply navigate to microsoft.com/Azure. And you'll find yourself at the main landing page for the Azure Services Platform. In the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a link to Try It Now. This is the quickest way to get going because it takes us right to a page with links to the various SDKs. Now, for Windows Azure development, we only need to worry about the first two links here, the Windows Azure SDK and the Windows Azure Tools for Microsoft Visual Studio. The Windows Azure SDK provides the cloud on your desktop that allows you to build and run applications on your local machine just as if they were running in the cloud. The Windows Azure Tools for Microsoft Visual Studio provides the templates that simplify the process of developing a Windows Azure application. Now, because I've already installed the prerequisites, the SDK and the tools, I'm going to go ahead and launch Microsoft Visual Web Developer Express. I'm going to select File, New Project, and you'll see that we have a set of templates that target cloud development. In most places, you'll want to start with a web cloud service. So let's pick web cloud service. We'll go ahead and type Hello Cloud and click OK. The template we've selected creates two distinct projects in a single solution. The first project is the cloud service itself. It stores the cloud application's configuration data. We should see two XML files here, a csdef or definition file and a csconfig or configuration file. These files define the configuration of your service and are used by the cloud after you've deployed your application. Now, the second project in the solution is the web role project. This is actually just a web application project, really no different than you may already be familiar with from ASP.NET development. Now, you can add any sort of web components here. You can add HTML pages, you can add ASPX pages, you can add ASMX or Windows Communication Foundation services. I'm going to go ahead and add a simple picture, and then I'm going to modify my ASPX page. Let's change the title, and we'll go ahead and add that image.